Alright, chat. Coach Mark checking in for another Pokemon TCG Pocket Expansion Day. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all had a great weekend and are having a great start to your week. We got the Everyday Wonders drop happened last night. We haven't ripped any boosters yet. So we got one loaded up, and we'll have another one loaded up here shortly, as you can see. But let's go ahead and get the good vibes going today. We're sipping on the S'mores Dubby, mixed with a little chocolate milk to get the good vibes going this morning. The chocolate milk s'more Dubby combo. So let's rip our first Everyday Wonder pack, chat, and see what we can get. Let's do it. Should we give it a spinner for old time's sake here? Which way should we go? I do see a backwards pack. Should we do the backwards pack strategy? I don't think we've had a backwards pack hit in a while, in a couple expansions. Here we go. We got the backwards pack strategy. Let's go. First booster of the new expansion. See if we get some good hype here. Let's go. Alright, nothing crazy, but obviously 5 new cards, so that's good. Alright, let's see what our wonder picks look like for today. We should have a couple saved up already. We got our update here. Obviously, we got the new booster packs. Kind of figured that one out. 17 updates to look at. Go ahead and grab these. And we need to remember tomorrow to get your hourglasses, fam. Everyone remember to get your hourglasses tomorrow, 17 hours. All right, now let's see what the fam has been pulling so far on the new booster packs here. Whoops. Oh, that's a nice looking Vulpix right there. Let's take a peek. A nice looking Jigglypuff. Alright, there's an EX. Let's see if there's any more full arts. Dang, so we got 2 chances at a Vulpix, chat. And then we got the Sableye EX card right here. Let's go for this expired Vulpix. Actually, wait, we should go for the regular Vulpix first and then see if we don't hit it, we'll go for the expired one. Alright, chat, if you're feeling lucky, tell me which card, excuse me. If we're feeling lucky, chat, which card should we grab here? Which card should we grab? I'm feeling the top right, so I think we're going to go top right here. Let's go. Oh, swing and a miss. Ooh, bottom left. Was not feeling that one. It's always it feels bad when you second guess your pick, and that's where it was. Alright, we'll go down here to the expired Vulpix and try again. Alright, which card? Should we go top right again this time? Or should we switch it up? Where do we think the Vulpix is at? Maybe top right's where it's at now. Let's go. Oh, 2 fails in a row. Picking up the Squovit. Mid. Very mid. Alright, we had an EX pick, and I think... What was the other? The Jigglypuff. Here we go. Alright, chat. Where's the lucky Jigglypuff at? Kind of been feeling the bottom right. Should we go bottom right? Hype in the chat. Let's see. Oh, that's three Wonder Pick fails today. We're not locked in. Not currently locked in. Alright, that's enough Wonder Picking for now, I think. 2 mids in a row. We're gonna get out of here. Let's go ahead and hook up all the friends showcases with a little love, chat. We can put our friend ID up here in a little bit if you want to add us. But we're going to go ahead and get into some battles, I believe. Knock off an hour or so on the timer, and then we'll rip some more packs. So we should have a new set of random battles and a new set of the step-up challenges, right? Let's take a peek here. All right. 6. Okay, yeah, we all got some. Let's go. Let's second go, chat. We'll start it off easy. Get warmed up for the day. Seeking deck, Everyday Wonder. Knock out Lightning with 3 basic Pokemon. This should be easy. I don't think... Yeah, here we go. We made the good doggo deck. It should be quick work here. I believe there was 1 hour and 16 minutes on our timer when we looked at it. So if we knock off those 16 minutes or so, we can actually go rip another booster pack. We need 3 basic Pokemon in play. I was contemplating on sending the Electrike back, but we'll wait till next turn. All right, so this is gonna work out here, or it should. I love that Manette trick card. We got the rainbow one as well in this deck, but they're both pretty nice looking, I think. Alright, if we can draw another Pokeball out of here. Oh, we'd already used both of them. I don't know why I said that. We got to get 3 basic Pokemon to get the full complete here. Alright, so if we don't draw it here, if we get like an Oak, Professor, nope. Alright, so we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill, chat. We'll draw another turnout. Alright, 8 cards left. We know there's at least 1 Electrike and 1 Magnemite in there. Alright, there we go. GG's. First battle of the new deck challenges complete. Let's heck and go. Mega Manectric in the biz. Alright, that's what we're looking for. The double completion, 12 more hourglasses. And we unlock the Slowbro deck. Alright, interesting, the Psychic Slowbro deck. First impressions, I was thinking it was going to be all water challenges, but I guess not. Let's go back here to the main page real fast. 1 hour on the dot, so let's go ahead and hit that thing. Get rid of this notification as well. Alright, you know what, chat? I think it is time. It is time for the 10-packer Rip Ski. We'll do this, and then we'll battle for like an hour or so, I think. And then it'll be time to rip some more packs. So, let's see. Fingers crossed, everyone. Hype in the chat. Let's do our first 10-pack rip for the new expansion. Alright, we know there's some immersive cards in here, at least one. Saw a couple full arts that we missed out on in the Wonder Picks. So let's go, everyone. Fingers crossed. Gotta say, I didn't see any crazy sparkles or anything. So that's unfortunate. But let's take a look here. Do Sylveon. Fido. Pick up an EX, that's alright. First EX, the Hisuian Zora Arc. However you're supposed to say that. I like that art on the Goldeen, that's pretty cool. Oh, yo, we got a shiny in our first pack. I didn't even notice the sparkles or nothing. Shiny Vaporeon, let's go. Let's heck and go, chat. With the Frozen Flow ability, too, that's a good Vaporeon. A new Stadium. Once during each player's turn, that player may choose a card in their hand and switch it with a random Pokemon tool, excuse me. Interesting. The stadiums are making things very interesting. Little fighting type Wooper. I like all the doggy Pokemon. You know, this Psyduck looks kind of cool too. The facial expression on this Wigglytuff. It's pretty funny. Alright, there's our Slowbo Challenge deck right here. Scraggy, Eevee. Not a huge fan of this evolution line, the Palossand, Sandygast. But it is what it is. A little Crochet Metapod, that's kind of funny. Looks like he's from Pokemon Concierge almost. Good old Love Disc. Oh, I like the Pikachu cameo. Another trainer. That's a nice looking Pikachu card too, chat. I like that card. A little hollow Butterfree action. Pack 7, here we go. The full, or the non-full art version, excuse me. The full art we missed on, Vulpix. Another holographic Pokemon I've never heard of before. Followed by the Carbink. Piplup, I like Piplup. Piplup's kind of cool. The Puppy Loving Girl, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put all Pokemon you find there that have Puppy Pile, that have the Puppy Pile attack into your hand. What the heck? Is that like a new Sweet Relay kind of deal? What is the Puppy Pile ability? I haven't noticed that, chat. 9 out of 10, we got the Snorunt combo. The Hollow Snorlax. Pack 10 going straight into the EX that we already got. So we got 2 of those already. Not great. We got the little guy. Petal. Double EX in this pack. The Mega Diancie. I think I have this card IRL. Or it looks very similar. So we pick up a couple EX cards and one single shiny. No full arts though, I don't think. 2 shinies. I spoke too soon. What's up, Ditto? That's a pretty good shiny to get for the non-full art shinies. Gotta love a shiny Ditto. Let's go. So we get the Ditto and Vaporeon shiny pack, chat. Let's go. Not bad for our first 10 pack. We'll take the one full art shiny, a couple EXs, and the regular shiny as well. Pack number 10 was probably the best one, I think. All right, add the new cards. Let's see how many we're up to now, chat. Let's go. Alright, up to that 40 out of 69 on our, what is that, 11 pack? 11 packs in, 40 out of 69. Let's go. Look, bubbles. 40 different cards, pick up a cover here, very nice. Alright, so you know what that means, chat. We'll have to swap out our current binder for the new binder and see what's good. What 3 would look good with Vaporeon, like Darkrai and Yanmega maybe. How's that look, chat? Let's go. See if we can get the community showcase likes rolling in. That'd be good. Go ahead and grab our missions. Got the Mega Deontay rental deck. And I'm guessing we're gonna have one more. Yeah, the Zoro arc. Oh, and we got the puppy pile from that trainer card as well. So it's Lillipup, Growlithe, Yamper, Rockruff, and Fido. All of those puppies have that ability. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. That combination of Pokemon anyways. Okay, let's see what collection we did here. Is it the Pikachu guy? Yeah. Too bad this wasn't for the EX version. We'd already be one closer. We need a star card, one more puppy pile card. Greedent and Raichu. Slowpoke, Goomy, and Quagsire. Okay. These collections aren't too crazy, I don't feel. Let's go ahead and go back to our main screen here. So we got 51 minutes. We'll try to knock out 51 minutes of battles, and then we'll do some more everyday wonder pack rips, chat. Does that sound good with everybody? I'm gonna go ahead and turn my ceiling fan on here, and we'll be good to go. Take a sip of our s'more dubby as well while we're at it, chat. Like I said, we're sipping on the chocolate milk s'more combo, the ultimate combo. If you checked out the s'mores flavor but didn't do the chocolate milk idea, definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend that one. In fact, while we're doing this, let's go ahead. We'll pull up our friend ID, chat. There you are at the top of the page. If you want to add us here on TCG, or if you want to add us on Pokémon Sleep, I can put that code in the chat for everyone as well. We'll probably hop on Pokémon Sleep here in a little bit after we do some more booster pack rips, just to see what those Pokemon are up to this morning. But like I said, we're going to do an hour or so of some battles here until we knock an hour off of our timer, our hourglass timer. And then we'll do like another 10-pack rip and see what's good. In fact, we might do some intermittent rips, depending on how many battles we finish, because those get us hourglasses as well. But like I said, if you want to send us a friend ID request, there it is at the top of the screen for y'all. And I put the Pokemon Sleep code in the chat as well. Alright, I think I'm dubbied up enough to catch some dubbies. Let's heck and go. Like I said, that's a Slowpoke card we just pulled. In fact, we might have pulled two of them. And we need to do a Darkness deck. Go ahead and activate the the Weasel here. Hopefully we can do it in one shot. Let's go. Alright, we definitely get the 3 basic Pokemon achievement here. Starting off with both of our Pokeballs, so that's good. Little shiny Sneasel, And our other dark gray. Let's go. Alright, we actually got the full squad. Well, almost full squad. Just missing that other Weevil, and then we'll be capped out. Jigglypuff with the crazy RNG, what the heck? What's the play here, chat? What's the play? Alright, Rocky Helmet on the Weevil is always a good idea. And unless something crazy happens, this should be another GG here. I don't foresee anything crazy happening. Alright, let's heck and go. Another GG's in the book. Alright, let's see what our Scrafty deck holds for us here. One fighting knockout. We had to we made this fighting deck fairly late in the expansions. And I'm not a huge fan of fighting Pokemon in this game in general, I don't feel like. But this is the best, the best that we got. I do like getting our Bunnery on the first turn, that's good. And we actually got the full basic lineup here. Alright, so depending on if we get an evolution Pokemon, will be who we decide to put the cape on, I think. We'll see what happens here. And there's your answer, chat. So we do have the 2 Lucarios that have the Fighting Coach buff, which is why we named this deck Hype Me Up Coach. And then we also got the Mega Lopunny, as you see. And then there's the Full Art Marowak EX as well, so you're kind of rocking that flip for damage pattern. Alright, tic-tac-toe, 3 battles in a row. Let's heckin' go. Alright, let's see if there's another beginner challenge. There might not be. Yep, there we go. 6, that's what we thought. That's what we counted. On to the intermediate challenges we go. Frostlass. We used to have a Frostlass deck. Way back. In like the first set of expansions, I think. First or 2, maybe Mythical Island. I think we had a... Whenever Mamoswine came out, we had a Frostlass deck. For a while, anyways. 2 Everyday Wonders, Stage 1, and a Lightning type. So we're gonna need to do this if we want Lightning and a Stage 1. We're not gonna be able to get the full clear, but if we get 2 out of 3, that's good. So this deck's gonna be a little bit of a variation from, well, it's actually an OG deck right here. The Drudgeon tank. Then you build up your Magneton that can self-energize himself while you just feed your Darkrai energies. And that's the basic plan of this deck right here. Pulling the double Drudgeon is almost the worst the worst thing you can do, but that's alright. We do get our Magnemite, so that's good. Maybe we'll get Magneton on our second turn. But it's always kind of like, who do you give the energy to? Because you really wanted to give that energy to a Darkrai. Since we have the Leaf, we'll give it to Magnemite. But yeah, that's not an ideal start with this deck here. Like I said, I wish we had Magneton, but alright, we're chilling. Let's do, if he actually hits himself twice, we'll be doing pretty good, so let's maybe do this. Like I said, less than ideal, but we'll do it. Freaking, we got 2 Magnemite, well, 1 more Magnemite and 2 Darkrai sitting in this deck. They do not want to come out, and a Magneton. That's crazy. So we can't retreat because he's paralyzed, right? Well, we catch the first point. Did not expect that to happen, but that's why we got Judgeon in this deck. Alright, finally we can get some electric energy pumping here. We should be able to tank one more, so I'm gonna assume that Judgeon can tank that next one. Alright, took us forever to get that deck warmed up, but we are ready to finish this, I think. Alright, second intermediate battle coming up. Let's see what awaits us, chat. Gotta get these shop tokens before the reset tomorrow. What is this? Enamorous? I think we pulled that card, that holo. What is this? In fact, I think I said this is the Pokemon I'm not familiar with. Let's see. If this Pokemon and your opponent's active Pokemon have one or more energy, of the same type of energy attached, excuse me, this attack does 60 more damage. And they got the full art Sylveon in this deck. That's a pretty looking card. Alright, let's go. We need Metal... Alright, Metal Dick Meso is activated. Let's heck it go. Alright, we will give our cape to Dialga. Hopefully give him enough stamina to buff up our Tinkatink all the way. Looking for a Tinkaton here now that we got our rare candy. Or not, that's cool, that's cool. Alright, he's been buffing up his bench. Now it's time to buff up our bench a little bit. Alright, our first evolution, we'll just go ahead and take that. What is with the Jigglypuffs getting the double stomp on me every freaking try? I guess we don't even need to do it, but Tinkaton is here. Let's wrap this up. Another beautiful immersive card there, chat. Love that Dialga. Alright, the Toxapex deck has been unlocked. Let's go. Gotta go back to our fighting deck, it looks like. Hype me up, coach. Hype me up. Let's go. Alright, speaking of coaching, here we go. We just pulled a full art Spiritomb IRL chat a few days ago on our Instagram. If you didn't see that, check it out. Check it out. I think it was like 2 days ago on Instagram. We're doing one booster pack rip a day over there, so if pack rips IRL interest you all, you can drop an ! socials in the chat, or you can look for Tally Esports on Instagram. And like I said, we're doing one pack rip a day over there. Whoops. Let's give it to Cubone just in case here. Ten cards left. I wonder if we will see our full art Marowak come out or not. Let's do this. I think this might actually get us a KO here. And the win. Those double poison Toxapex can be super annoying, especially if you have like some of those older Pokemon. What's the Pokemon that gives the buff to poison damage? That could be critical. Alright, we made it all the way to the advanced battles if we want to look at it that way. We got 27 more minutes to kill, and then we're gonna rip some more booster packs. So let's do our first couple of random battles for the new expansion here, chat. See what the new random battles look like nowadays. Like I said, in 27 minutes we will rip some more booster packs, so stick around. If that's what you're waiting for, chat, it is not too far out. But for now, we're going to do a couple more, well, a couple of random battles, but a couple more battles here. We need to get 3 points for this guy. So just one win should do the trick. Oh, you know, I kind of forgot we made this crazy Sableye deck, but I think it should do the trick on this beginner deck here. We'll do this one just to be fun, chat. I like this Terapagos turtle guy, and I like Sableye, so let's see if we can get 3 points here. No Sableye to start us off. It's all good, all good. Hopefully we get a nice rotation on our energies in that case. But nothing we can do about that if not. Alright, there you go. We got fire and grass coming up, so that's good. There's our Sableye. What's good, fam? Take 2 more cards and get on our way. Alright, I think that's going to be a wash for the beginner deck here. That should be our first random battle win. Haven't seen a deck use leftovers in a while. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen a random battle deck use leftovers in general. Alright, it got the job done just like we thought. Let's go and get on to the next stage of the random battles here. $12 in the books. That's good. Let's go. On to the intermediate 3 and 5. Let's go with a deck that's a little bit stronger. Actually, let's go. Here we go. Speaking of leftover decks, this is our Heal Team 6 Snorlax Munchie deck. I have fairly good confidence that we can beat an intermediate deck. I think we can beat even the next tier up. So let's freaking go. We get the good Snorlax with the leftovers on our first draw. We're looking freaking good. Snorlax just wants to party, chat. Just wants to party. Alright, so we heal that all day. He's gonna need to do more than that to bother us for now. Let's go ahead and pick up our other Snorlax. And we got lots of heals in the pantry, ready to distribute when needed. Alright, so that should put us back at full health, I think, here. Let's see, chat. Tis but a flesh wound. Not even a flesh wound. We're chilling. Damn, 2 tails flips. We haven't flipped a heads in this match, including the starting flip. Come on, wake up. What I say, chat? Shaman's got bad luck right now. Bad luck. All right, Heal Team 6 gonna catch a W here. Move on to the second stage of this battle. We need to get to 5 points. What I say, Shaman, 5 tail flips in a row, I think. Six in a row. No big deal. Good thing we got the Pokemon Center chicks here. Alright, easy GG's. Let's go. Big boy Snorlax. That's a great EX card right there. The full mouth manner plus leftover combo. Alright, we'll do one more. Just need 2 points here. We'll shout out our boy Quicks with the Quicks deck. Hopefully we get a quick 2 points. That's how I can go. Indeedity is our worst basic Pokemon to start with. But at least he can get a heal ski for himself. Not a great start at all. Not quick at all. Yep. It's a good vibe, chat. It's a good start. Not. We got every evolution. We got all 3 of our evolutions, but no more basic Pokemon. That's a nice looking Tentacool. I don't think we've seen him yet with the poison sting, excuse me. I guess we're just chilling still. Inflatable boat reduces his retreat cost by 1, okay. Gotta get a basic Pokemon. We have Professor Oaks in there, Pokeballs in there. No luck. 2 Suicunes and 2 Froakies. In those 11 cards, we got all of that. Come on now, chat. What is the deal? We're getting scammed. Finally we draw our Suicune. That's like the weak spot of this deck, is the freaking Indeedee. Alright, so we get rid of the poison, and we get our legendary Pulse. I think we're good, let's go. I think we're gonna go ahead and hit him with the Mars. Normally I would wait. Let's go ahead and hit him with it though. I honestly was thinking that they would have evolved the Tentacool by now into the Tentacruel, but they might not be running a Tentacruel in this deck. Who knows? The irony of pulling our Professor Research when there's only going to be 1 card left. Oof. Feels bad, chat. Feels bad. And we get the Pokeball, and there's actually 0 cards left. Great. There's the winner chicken dinner. Finally, let's go. We said we wanted a quick deck. Quick battle with the quick deck. That did not work out. Literally drew every single card. But we get the achievement, so that's good. That is heckin' good. We have, let's see here, 12 more minutes to kill before the booster pack rips begin. Been streaming for, let's see, just over an hour here. So we're going to take a little Pokemon TCG intermission, and we're going to pull up Pokemon Sleep for just a few minutes, chat. Take care of everything over there, and then hopefully we've killed enough time to rip another booster pack. And then, like I said, we will do that and take care of some more battles. So we're going to open up Sleep now, and let's see what's going on over here. So if you don't play Pokemon Sleep, the main idea is you want to power up your Snorlax as much as possible by giving him a good night's sleep and giving him 3 good meals to eat each day. So you got to give him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then all your Pokemon will be gathering up berries and different ingredients and things like that. So as you can see here, we're on a snowy level. We are on... we got a darkness type team, as you can see here, with Dark Ray and everything. So yeah, let's see what everyone has gathered up for us, chat. Spiritom's got some candy. Our shiny Umbreon's going to pop an ability there. He can heal up our Pokemon on our team. Stack up some berries there. Darkrai can power up our Snorlax if we get a boost. Let's see. Double boost. Boost him up about 18k there. As you can see, he gets a level up. Took us up from Great Ball level 5 to Ultra Ball level 1. See, Snorlax gets a little bit bigger as well, because now you need a Ultra Ball to catch that Snorlax, chat. All right, Spiritomb, what you got? All right, like I said, chat, if you want to add us on Pokemon Sleep, you can do !research in the chat and get you those free Pokemon candies. Speaking of which, let's see who all in the community has done their research here for today, or for last night, I should say. 29 reports getting those candies, chat. As you can see, got a couple cool shinies on the friends list here. We do have two slots left in the community, 48 out of 50. If you want to add us, like I said, !research in the chat. Oops. Or we will put that up on the screen for everyone. If you want to add us, we got 2 more friend slots left. !research in the Twitch chat. We'll give you the code, or you can see on the screen for everyone. If you want to add us, we got 2 slots left, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and grab our dailies and whatnot, and we will get back to those pack rips. Oh, we got a full inventory. Let's take care of that. All right, we'll use these tickets. Let's see what kind of ingredients we grab here. All right, double pop of the soybeans. Get our daily gift. Alright, nothing great. We did finish up one of these missions here. Let's see. 444 favorite berries. Gonna need to pop that thing we just got. Oops. That should give us enough space here. Let's see. Very good, very good. Alright, let's see. Ooh, Weevil ready with the ability pop. I guess we didn't... Did we not click on Weevil in that first set? My bad, fam. My bad. My bad, Weevil. Alright, let's see what we can cook for breakfast, chat. That ninja salad might be what we make here. Because I'm trying to keep some of these ingredients saved up. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can whip that up. Let's just check. We double pop soybeans, so that should be alright. Alright, we'll get rid of some of these extra guys here. No crits on the ninja salad, but I think this was like one of our first level 65 recipes, so we can finally get some more XP on there. And you can see there, chat, we just went all the way from Ultra 1. I think we're actually on Ultra 3, but let's see here. Oh, nope, okay, just kidding. So it took us up another half a level or so. After Snorlax chowed on all those freaking berries. So we just need to do our sleep reports right here, chat. Whoa. What the heck is Snorlax doing? He just jumped from Ultra... he just jumped another Ultra level. Alright, well that was weird. I don't know why he did that or what was the deal there. But we'll review our sleep report from last night. And then it should be time to rip those booster packs, chat. So let's see how we did on sleep last night. I know we got 100 because we got 600 sleep points with the buff. But let's see what kind of Pokemon we encountered, fam. Let's go. %24 more snoozing sleep than typical. Like I said, we had the drowsy power buff going here for the good sleep day. Want to see a lot of variety here. The more, the better. Rocking a 34 milli. Less I can go. All right, let's take a quick peek here and see if we got any new styles. We did not. But lots of cozy looking snow loving Pokemon, so let's get on out of here. I think our slack off is going to be the candy we want to share with our friends. For every friend report or sleep report you do, chat, you get to pick a photo, and that candy, or the candy for that photo, excuse me, is what you share with all of your research partners. So that's why I said, if you want to share those candies, chat, !research in the chat. We got 2 slots left on the friend list. So if you want to share those candies, you better act fast. Go ahead and get out of here. Thank you, Professor. Gonna change this, like I said. I think people would probably prefer Slackoth candy over the Eradicate candy. But I'm just guessing here. Just guessing. Alright, so that should be everything we needed to take care of over here. Make sure nobody else found any berries that we need to exchange. I think we used all of our consumables here. Alright. It is almost 10 o'clock, so I think it should be time for some more booster packs, chat. I'll go ahead and change the stream title, or the stream category back over real quick. Alright, we should be good. Let's hop on back over here, chat. 11 hours, 0 minutes on the dot, so we are just in time for another 10-packer rip. Looks like we may have gotten a gift while we were gone, so let's see what's going on here. The showcase is bringing in the likes. Just like we planned, chat. Just like we planned. Gotta get those shop tokens before tomorrow. I think it's like 16 hours actually. 16 hours in the shop resets, everyone. Don't forget to get your hourglasses if you've been needing them. If you've been needing them, chat, tomorrow is the day. So it is time. Let's do another 10-packer. See if we can get some full arts. We still haven't got our first, like, full art legitimate. So let's see what we can do here. Hype in the chat. Let's go. Looking for the sparkles, chat. Looking for the sparkles. Gotta say, I didn't see any, I don't think. If there was any, I don't think I seen them. Picking up a new Yamper with the puppy pile. Quagsire, I think we needed both of those for collections, I think. Gotta say, the Sliggoo, Goomy evolution line, I'm not a huge fan of those guys either. But we take it. I didn't realize they were ancient. Is that the first ancient Pokemon we've grabbed in this booster pack? Looks like we got an EX coming up. Got our duplicate Deancey. Pack 4, let's see what we got. That was the puppy pack right there. That was the puppy pack for sure. Alright, we got Gloomy and Sliggoo now. Alright, finally get another EX card. Another new EX card, excuse me, is what I should have said. Everybody likes Melodic. And there's Feebas. Alright, now we're ready. That's the Sea King we just fought. Got the Caterpie. That's a cool little artwork for a little Caterpie guy. Pack 7. We got something going on here. We got something going on here. Double Jigglies. And a full art Snorlax. Let's freaking go. Massive body. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent cannot play any state. He's so big. He is the stadium, chat. That's our first non-shiny full art in the new expansion. Fido and Enamorous. Small balloon. The retreat cost of the basic Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 less. Interesting. An interesting item into the rotation here. Hisuian Goodra. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, this Pokemon takes minus 80 damage. Wow. That's interesting. Securely sheltered Hisuian Goodra. 9 out of 10. Let's see if we can get anything else crazy, chat. Little cactus guy. And Ursa, whatever his name is. So we got 2 EXs and 1 full art. Gotta say, I think the first 10-packer was a little bit better than that. We got 2 EXs and a full art. Or no, we got 2 EXs and a shiny and 1 booster pack on the last trip. So I gotta say, the first 10 were a little bit stronger than that set. But that Snorlax is pretty cool. We'll take that. Alright, we're starting to get those rows filled in a little bit better here. Should get us a couple of extra bonus rewards. Alright, so that makes, let's see, 21 packs ripped, I think. Let's go ahead and make it an even 31. Let's do it. Looking for the sparkles. Looking for some crazy pack rips here. Let's see if we can get us that immersive. That's what I'm feeling. Let's look for that immersive, chat. Let's go. Gotta say, that's our third 10-packer, and I haven't seen any crazy sparkles coming out. We'll just kind of skim through here, take a look at any new cards we pull. Alright, I guess we always have 1 full art, it seems like, that we pull each expansion. It's looking like it might be that Snorlax. Scrafty. I do like that artwork on the Pikachu a lot. That's a nice looking Pikachu. That pack was garbage. That booster pack was garbage. The Hisuian Lilligant. I kind of like that petal line. The petal evolution line's not bad. Raichu. The Pikachu Raichu artwork is nice. They did our OG some justice here. It's hanging out in the flowers, just vibing. Tropius, he's kind of cool too. You gotta like him in Florida. Gotta vibe with the Tropius, whatever his name is. Let's go, chat. The golden small balloon. We haven't pulled a gold in so long. The golden small balloon. Let's go. We're about to Mary Poppins out here, chat. Let's go. Final pack ski. Let's see what we get here. Nothing in the final pack ski, but we pick up the gold in pack number 9. Can't complain about that at all, chat. Let's go. Let's heckin' go. $10.9 on the dot for our card count. Make it up to 58 out of 69, but I think it said 60 total. Finish our Sleepy Time collection and our Zorua collection. Zorua, whatever his name is. Alright, so that is 31 packs of the new booster down so far. Let's go back over to our battles chat. Maybe do like another 30 minutes or so pack battles. Let's check out the new challenges, see what's good, everyone. Actually, you know what? Since it's been an hour, excuse me, that's what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and check our Wonder Picks again. They might have reset us some new Wonder Picks here. People are liking our pulls. Let's see what everyone else is looking at here. Alright, I don't think... No new additions there, right, chat? Oh wait, did we not... We didn't actually spend our... Did we not go for this Sableye when it was active? Surely we did. Maybe we skipped him. Gotta go for this guy. Alright, chat. If you're feeling lucky here, where is the Sableye EX card? I got a feeling when we spawned it in, when we loaded in the page here, I had a feeling. An initial thought, but let's see if anybody confirms my thought here. Where do we think the Mega, or was it wasn't a Mega, the Sableye. Where do we think the Sableye EX went, chat? Alright, we'll go off our first instinct. My first instinct, bottom left. Oh my goodness, that's like five Wonder Pick fails in a row today. Chat, we need some good RNG. We need some good RNG. Alright, no more good Wonder Pick options for us. So it's time to check out these advanced battles here and see what's going on. Melodic needs to get a lightning knockout, 100 damage. Let's go ahead and bring back out the good doggo. Our Darkness Falls deck did not really do great for us the first time we whipped that thing out. So we'll load in here and hopefully can one-shot at least these first two challenges. But we'll see what happens with that last one. I do gotta say, I like the Feebas, and I like the artwork on the Goldeen with the koi fish pond vibe. It's a nice looking card. And there we go. We got our rainbow. We already seen the full art, but now we got the rainbow here. Looking good. I don't know if we read, what is this ability here? Once during your turn, you may take a water energy from your zone and attach it to this Pokemon. I gotta say, I think I like the rainbow just a little bit better than this guy. They both look cool, but this rainbow... that rainbow is something else. There are no cards that can take that effect. What effect? Choose one of your water Pokemon and play with a max HP of 50 or less. Put a water Pokemon from your deck that evolves from that Pokemon onto that Pokemon. So he evolves your baby water Pokemon? Is that basically it? Or they have to be a weak one anyways? Damage? Alright, need the heads up here. We're going to have to switch up the plan a little bit. Actually, I think we have to switch up the plan anyways, don't we, Chuck? Let's see if we can get our Magna Zone. Fail. It's alright. Needed that anyways, I guess. Hopefully the one card this guy has is not a Cyrus, but let's see what happens. Finally, on these double combo, double kick style attacks, this guy fails on one of the flips. Every other time that's happened to us, I feel like they've flipped heads both times. Wait, why? Oh, wait. Did we... Why am I tripping, chat? Why am I tripping? All right, GG's chat. There's another step up battle in the books. I think we'll go back to a random battle next. I think is the plan. Oh, we ended up getting the no pointer. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that once things started getting kind of challenging. But we get it anyways. Let's go. Unlock the Dendine deck. We're going to back up here, go to randoms. Advance. Alright, chat. Now, if chat has a preference, you can pick what deck we use here. Otherwise, we'll probably just put it on a random one to see how many points we can rack up here. The first 18 are probably the better of them. Obviously, the Terapagos is a terrible. 13's kind of a troll deck. But the rest of these are not bad. Let's actually see what kind of challenges we got here before we make a decision. 5 consecutive, and then you need up to 15 points. Alright, we'll go ahead and just we'll do this. Throw on the Quicks deck once again for a redemption run this time. Hopefully we don't get embarrassed. And we're going to use this time as well to go refill up our W chat. So the auto battle is going to run while we go run and fill up our W. Send your good vibes, and we will be back. Well, I'll be back momentarily. Let's heckin' go. Alright, chat, we've returned with our chalky milk. Now we gotta mix up our W. Oh, hell, it's an electric deck. We're not doing good, chat. We're not doing good. Let's make up the, we're mixing up the W here, and we'll resume momentarily. Alright, let's stop this here. I hate when the auto battle system starts wasting your heals. Like, why did we use our Iridia to heal for 40? And he was going to KO us anyways, bud. Why did we do that? Seeing if we can salvage any points out of this chat. I don't know if we can. Maybe get 2 if we just focus this guy. I think that's probably the best we can do, right? Let's see. Let's see. So he's got a minus 20 buff on him. So we gotta hit him for like 150. It's not gonna happen, chat. I'm pretty sure we just took our L. That's okay. So close, but so far, chat. Rip. Well, I'll say not bad for an auto battle versus an electric deck, but it obviously could have gone a little bit better than that. We'll take our 2 points there and happily move along. I think today's just not a quick deck kind of day. It seems like that's gonna be the vibe, as well as it's not a wonder pick kind of day. Kind of seems to be the consensus we're working with, and of course, the lifeblood of this deck here is Eevee and Leafeon, and we draw our Celebi. So we're having good we're having good deck RNG today. Not a huge deal just yet. We really want to draw our Leafeon next turn, or be able to calm for him, and then things are gonna start getting hairy if that doesn't work out for us. All right, at least we hit some good RNG there. Let's freaking go. Eevee with the KO. What a weird assortment of energies this guy's rocking here. Let's force this change. I knew we couldn't do it twice in a row, but gotta try. Make him waste at least a little bit of resources, maybe. Hopefully we can get our Leafeon right here, chat. That'd be good. Frickin' A, let's go. Like I said, he's our lifeblood of the team. The only way our Celebi's gonna do anything, we have to have Leafeon. So let's heal. Let's heal our Leafeon. And then he'll be ready next turn to pump. Alright, so now we're at the point where we're going to have 2 energy a turn just to feed Celebi, basically. Ooh, I think that's a new Pidgeot EX. Or is that the really older one? Scattering Cyclone. 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. I think that's a new EX card, right? That's different than the old Pidgeot. Someone will have to correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's a new one. $20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So he's going to hit me for 100. If we get 1 extra Lollipop, we should be able to save ourselves. Let's see. This might be risky. We need an extra Lollipop. Oh, my math is bad. We actually needed 2 extra Lollipops. Rip. Rip. Go ahead and do this because I messed up my math. My math is good. Nah, fam, where are you going? Where are you going, fam? If we get the 1 flip, we get the GGs. Let's go. 1 out of 6 chance, right? There we heckin' go. It's been a while since we've used the Wet Leaf deck, I think. Or I feel like anyways. There we go. Nice to get a dubby. Sipping on the some more dubby, catching dubbies. Let's go. Alright, that's enough. That's enough RBs for today. Let's go back over to the advanced step-up challenges, chat. See if we can take out this Dendony deck in our first shot. That's going to be our plan here. Hopefully we get our Megalopony Coach combo. That would be ideal. Fingers crossed, everybody. Let's freaking go. Alright, we do get our Bunnery, but no Riolu. I see my coach. My coach is chilling, so that's good. Alright, the coach, we got coach ready. We're just vibing now. So our coach will be able to basically counteract the fur coat, basically. It's going to be the idea here at first. Elegant cape? What is the elegant cape, chat? Have we seen that yet? We gotta take a look here, hold on. Of course they get the double flip headbutt. What's the deal with this cape here? Hold on, let's see. This stage 1, with the stage 1 Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 30 HP. Why did he put it on Dente? I mean, I'm not complaining, but just confused your boy a little bit. Fail. Alright, we know we need this then. Coach can't help us out until we get the evolution, because technically a normal Pokemon here. That's a big fail. Big fail. I swear they always get the double flips and I get the opposites. I think that's our only... Nah, we can leave. We'll leave it at this. We'll leave it and see what happens here. If we just hope, we hope they flip tails too. Keep us alive a little bit longer. Guess they saw through our the strategy, chat. So that's gonna be the Achilles heel of this deck. Is we only had the one Bunnery, one Lopunny. So now if we draw Lopunny, we're just like wasting time. Oh, that's interesting. This Emolga's weakness is electric type. Interesting, I just noticed that. I was thinking I was going to KO him. Alright, that changes things up a little bit. Take all the heals we can get right now. Things are looking rough, chat. Things are not looking good. So that lets you swap a tool, right? Oh wait, it is for each Pokemon tool attached to all of your Pokemon? I just read that. I thought it had the same buff as Pachirisu, the Hamtaro deck, but that's almost like a buffed up version of that ability, huh? Damn, that's our first step up battle loss there. Rips in the chat. Rips in the chat. Alright, we'll try again here, see if we can clobber him this time. Munchlax. I don't think we've seen Munchlax yet, have we? It's a cute little guy. Looks like he's about to have some orange berries. It's kind of cool how he can draw a card and hit you for 10 with no energy. The baby Pokemon, kind of wild. Alright, we'll take one hit I guess. We'll say we got a little bit better RNG this reset here. Just a little bit. Wow, both of those coins landed like identical. Emolga doesn't evolve, does he? Why did they give the Emolga the cape again? Or he gave it to Dendony the first playthrough, right? Weird strategy, bro. Weird. Wow, we're having good luck with the Lucario coin today. Hold on, maybe we need to be flipping the Lucario coin every time. What are we doing? Let's go. And now we flip tails, of course. Ha, loser. Get good, noob. Oh, why did we say anything, chat? I shouldn't have insulted him. I'm above that. Gonna go ahead and heal up the best we can here, and I think we're just gonna kill him with Lucario. It'd be a guaranteed hit. Oh wait, but we're only gonna hit him for... Oh, my math is terrible, chat. I thought we'd KO that thing. Whoops. Oh well. Taking the lead back. Let's go. Smooth Ribbon. Once during your turn, this Pokemon has a tool attached. You can heal 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. Interesting, okay. Smooth Ribbon. Changing things up just a little bit. Alright, give it to Cubone in case we draw our Marowak and we don't get a kill for some reason. Alright, let's go. Come on. All right, there we go, chat. 2 hours into the stream. Picking up another dubby. We'll play for like another, let's see, we'll play till the top of the hour. We'll play till 11 o'clock or so. Unlock the Diancie deck that we have gotten 2 or 3 of now. We need a Darkness knockout, 100 damage. I think we can do that. And then it'll work out perfect. At 14 more minutes, we'll have another Hourglass knocked off there as well. So that's a good plan for us, chat. Just check here one more time in case any of these have reset. I don't think they will have, but let's just peek. All right. Put the friend ID up on the screen one more time since we haven't done that since the beginning of the stream there, chat. If you want to add us, the friend ID is at the top of the page. And if you want to add us on Pokemon Sleep as well, I can put that code for everyone in the chat once again. If you want to add us on either Pokemon Sleep or here on TCG Pocket, both those codes should be up on the screen for you. I think we only have 2 slots left on Pokemon Sleep, so if you're interested there, probably do that one first, chat, in case we've picked up any friend requests since the start of the stream today. Gonna play for another 13 minutes or so roughly here, so let's see if we can do another battle or 2, and then we will wrap things up with some more booster rips, I believe, chat. You know, we didn't have a great run with our Darkness Falls deck the first time we used it. So let's see if we can give him a redemption run as well. So we need to do a 100 damage and get a KO with our Dark Ray. That's going to be the goal here, chat. So the only way we're going to be able to do the 100 damage is either to have our Magna Zone ready or to hit somebody like Deontay. Oh wait, no, not even Deontay. We need to hit like Mana, someone that's weak to the darkness Pokemon. Alright, we are just about ready here to make a play now. Let's see. Alright, now we just need to make sure we get a Dark Ray KO, and that should be both the challenges that we need for here. I don't even know why we did that. Let's go. We can get out of here. Alright, we got 7 minutes or so left. Should have enough time to do another battle. Let's see what they got waiting for us next up, chat. Sableye. The Wonder Pick that we missed earlier. We got the Wonder Pick that we got, Deontay, and the Wonder Pick we missed, Sableye. Alright, we'll bring back the Wet Leaves deck here. Potentially the final battle of the day. Let's see what we can do, fam. We get the Eevee Leafeon right off the bat, which is really what we need for the Wet Leaf deck here. I don't like that we go second, or go first, whatever, get the second energy. But at least we get both of those cards, so that's good. Spirit Tomb about to float away, chat. He's floating. He's turning into Drifloon. No point in swapping him, really. We're chilling. That Scrafty 70 damage right off the bat. Oof. Good thing we got the Leaf Cape Iridia combo. Take that. There we go. There's our Selby for next turn. We'll start pumping. Take that lollipop, keep us alive a little bit longer. Alright, see if we can calm our EV. Should be able to, right? All right, one more turn here I think this should be enough here. If it's not enough, chat, we'll be surely getting close. Surely. Hit him with this, just in case. We need 3 flips to win. And there we go. GG's, everyone. GG's. The Wet Leaf deck strikes again. Let's frickin' go. Been a big fan of that deck since we finished building that one. Just is a little bit sketchy getting started, but once you get going, it's very nice, very nice. Gonna go back in here. Oops, meant to hit. Wait, no, that is what we meant to hit. What am I talking about? You can see our new golden edition, chat. The small balloon. Gonna add that to the binder here. I think the On Mega matches the Vaporeon just a little bit better. So I think that'll be our new showcase combo for now. Let's go. Got the golden edition. Can't complain about getting a gold card on your first day of the new expansion. Can't complain about that at all. Alright, well, we do have 1 more minute to kill. Let's go ahead and throw in a random battle real quick, chat, and just see if we can rack up some points here. Oops. We went all the way to expert. Meant to click here. And let's go with Weasel real quick. See what we can do. This will be our official last battle of the day, chat. Then we're going to go back and rip some more of the new booster packs. So send us your good vibes, send us your good RNG. Let us know what your favorite card or your favorite cards are from the new expansion. I know there's an immersive that we have not seen yet, so it'd be nice to see that before we go for today. Let's go ahead and do this, because I don't think we can't hit the frou-frou, but we can hit this guy. Alright, no Weevil, but at least we get an extra 20 damage here. We take that. Slow and steady wins the race. Big tortoise energy right here. Big tortoise energy. What an interesting random battle deck we're fighting here, chat. With the fur coats and the Registeel combo. It's kind of weird. I was wondering if they would evolve into the Corviknight, and there we go. So this probably is going to be, let's see, a wash unless we draw our Weevil. Because we can't tank it twice. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go, everyone. Final battle, going out on the W. Sipping the s'mores W. This s'mores W number 2 of the day. Extra tasty with the chocolate milk to chalky milk combo. All right, 9 out of 10 on the advanced random battles there. It is time for our final pack rips of the day, chat. If you were going to send us some good RNG, now is your time. Now is your time to do it. I'm going to do one more 10-pack, and that'll be it for today. Thanks for everyone joining us. Thursday's stream this week will be canceled, so the next stream will be a week from today. Thursday, we will be at the Coconuts game, so we will be missing that stream. So join us a week from today. Keep an eye on our schedule tab here on Twitch, and you'll know what games we're playing and when we're playing them. And on that note, let's rip one final 10-pack and see what we can get. All right, we saw some sparkles, chat. The first 10-pack rip sparkles, I think it was on pack 8. So we'll call out the new cards as we get to them, and we'll see what we get here. Let's go. Getting the elegant cape that we just saw a bunch of. Could be pretty good for a stage 1 Pokemon if we find a good one for it. The Emolga we've been fighting as well. A nice little variety to the electric type Pokemon there. Halfway through our final 10-pack. Pick up the evolution of the cactus guy. Pick up our Frostlass as well. That's a cool mon, cool holo. All right, pack 8, I think is where we get something interesting here. Let's see. Double Rockruff, Tropius, Dendony EX. Let's go. Let's go. Something else here as well. Our second 1-star full art of the day, I believe. Getting that Marini Venoshock. It's a cool, I like the purple colors, I like that. Let's go. And our final pack of the day, I think we just have a regular holo. Pick up Toxapex. And another Frostlass. Alright, chat, well there we go. We're going to go out on an EX full art 10-packer. Not quite the gold standard, but we take it. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us today on the first day launch of the Everyday Wonders expansion here. Got all of our trainers completed. 64 out of 69 cards. I gotta say, not bad in the first session here. Thank you all for joining us. Like I said, keep an eye on our schedule tab on Twitch, and you'll know what games we're playing and when we're playing them. Got our friend ID for you on the top of the screen if you're quick, chat. On Tuesday, we should be finishing up our Darkwing Duck playthrough. But like I said, keep an eye on our schedule tab on Twitch. And on that note, it's been Coach Mark. We will see you all next week.